Kessel Run is a game about flying a ship through space to pick up fuel cells while avoiding luminescent obstacles. It's meant to be a casual game, played on your Android phone for a few minutes at a time. It's inspired by endless runners such as Temple Run and Cannibalt, but it replaces the central mechanic of tapping and swiping at the right times to avoid obstacles, with that of tapping and dragging on the screen to precisely maneuver your ship. I spent a lot of effort fine-tuning the touchscreen controls, since this is the heart of the game. You tap on the left half of the screen to turn left, and the right half of the screen to turn right. After tapping, you can drag to finally adjust your turning speed and direction. Finally, to turn up or down, you tap and drag both thumbs at the same time. I couldn't find a lot of examples of mobile games with controls for flying in 3 dimensions, and the examples I did find felt clunky. So after half a dozen iterations, I created this scheme, which I think feels fluid and fairly intuitive. The objective is to get a high score by collecting as many red cubes as possible before dying. There's 2 ways to lose the game. If you hit an obstacle, you die in a fiery explosion. Since you can always turn in any direction, this incentivizes you to avoid obstacles that might be too tricky. On the other hand, each red cube replenishes your ship's fuel, which is constantly running down. So if you skip or miss too many obstacles, your ship will grind to a halt. As a player, you have to manage this risk versus reward trade-off for each obstacle you see. Finally, the graphics and sound of the game are meant to call to mind 80s-style retrofuturism. Stars streak past you to convey a sense of speed, while the obstacles glow like neon lights. I hope you've enjoyed my presentation. Thank you very much for your consideration.